Alright, alright YouTubers, what's going on? Come back at you with another knife review. It's quite a few lately, but there's been some cool knives came out that I picked up and thought they were video worthy. I showed this one yesterday in the Carter Prime video. This is the CRKT Jettison. Now this is the large version, which is model number 6130. They also have a small version, which is 6120, that is quite a bit smaller, has a 2-inch blade, no pocket clip like this one has. But interestingly enough, it has titanium handles. This one has stainless steel. And on the small one, there's also a small lock bar insert. There's not one on the large. So there's a few minor differences. Same steel, 8CR13 MOV, same blade shape. Obviously just a smaller version, but weird that they went with titanium handles on the small one, but stainless steel on the large. I would love to see titanium on this one, and I would love to see a upgraded steel, because this is a sweet design. It's another Robert Carr design. He's been very popular lately with a few manufacturers. CRKT has a few models with their Ruger line, plus these Jettison models, and then you have the Ontario Prime. So he's pretty popular right now. I like his designs quite a bit. I always have. Like a lot of his customs. I believe this is the Cricket XL is what it would be if it was a custom Robert Carter knife. So. But this is a very, very inexpensive knife. You can be had for I think I paid $28 on GP knives for this. So it's a budget, ultra budget knife. But I gotta tell you, it's pretty awesome. I've been really enjoying flipping this. Now this is on Teflon washers, guys. This is not bearings. You can kind of peek in there. Let's see if we can get the camera to. Yeah, you can kind of see them right there. Teflon washers. They did that recently on the home front, which I did a video on not too long ago, and it flips great, and this one is no exception. It flips awesome. They really have their flippers down. Their detents are great. If you get a good detent, you don't always need bearings. Bearings are always preferred most of the time anyway. Some people don't like them because they get dirty. There's also the Type-Tac 2, and I can't tell what this one's on. I haven't taken it apart. Let's see. That one looks like washers too. I'm not sure though. That might be something different. But they've been doing a great job this year with their budget knives. They're really stepping it up. The Type-Tac 2 won the 2016 Best Buy at Blade Show. This one hadn't come out yet, or else I think it might have taken that, because it's an awesome little knife, man. So let's go over the specs of this one. Like I said, this is the larger one, the 6130. It has a 3.26 inch blade, so about 3 1/4 inches long blade. 8CR13 MOV steel, so budget steel. You can expect that at this price point. Your closed length is 4.5 inches. Overall length is 7.75, and it weighs 4.3 ounces. Modified sheep's foot blade on this one. He kind of likes the sheep's foot, Warncliffe blades on his knives for sure. Got this sweet. I really like how this swedge comes together right there. That was really cool. So you got this nice swedge up here for your thumb to rest on, and then it has this, how it transitions here is really cool. You can tell it's kind of like that Warncliffe, and then it kind of tapers in here at the peak. It's just a really great looking blade design, and it's got a little bit of a curve to the blade to not make it a true sheep's foot, but really cool blade. Stainless steel, so you're not going to have any lock stick issues. It's really smooth. I'm assuming this is a stainless steel backspacer as well. Maybe aluminum, because it's pretty light feeling. Just simple construction there. Guys, a great budget knife. Deep carry clip. Like I said, the regular small Jettison does not have a clip at all, so this gives you that option. Plus, it's a lot bigger knife. That one's pretty small. But this one has good... The ergonomics are excellent on this one. It's a really thin handle. There's not a lot of handle. I mean, if you look at the Ontario Prime versus this one side by side, he kind of likes that skinnier handle versus here's the home front that has a really wide handle. So I like that about it. It is a little slick, I will say, because it's a stonewash titanium, or excuse me, Stonewash stainless steel, so it looks great. It looks really, it's a good looking knife, really sleek, but it's kind of slick. When you get it in your hand and you put your your thumb up here, you don't feel like you're gonna lose it. But when you're like kind of manipulating it, playing with it, picking it up and stuff, it feels slick. So, but with stainless steel or even titanium handles like this, maybe doing like a I love the Stonewash look, but a bead blast finish tends to give more grip, or a sandblasted finish. So something to think about, some way you can modify this one. But it's a great budget knife, guys, for the price. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's only tip up right hand carry, so there is no lefty love on this one. And again, it's just a smooth flipper for being on Teflon washers. It's fun. This is a fun one to play with. I recommend picking one up. It's 28 bucks. Not going to break the bank. If you want a new knife to flip and mess around with, play around with, pick one up for 28 bucks. Or if you want, a good EDC knife for not a lot of money, another good option here. Obviously, the steel is not the best, but it's not horrible. It's easy to sharpen, but it will need to be sharpened more frequently, so that's kind of something to take in mind. But you have the CRKT logo here, and you have the Jettison logo there. Carter design. Picking up so much glare off this blade. It's got a pretty polished finish. I mean, look at that. You can almost, it's not quite a mirror finish, but it's pretty close. So it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. But other than that, it's a cool little flipper, man, for 28 bucks. Definitely worth it. Again, CRKT is doing really well this year with their budget designs. And I really like that Robert Carr is getting a lot of love lately from different manufacturers, because I've always liked his custom knives. So it's nice to see his designs available to the masses. The Carter Prime is probably going to be the top value of the year because of the materials you get for 80 bucks. But this is another awesome design. I'm glad they came out with a large one, because I like the small one, and it's nice to see them bring this to the market. So that's going to be a quick review, guys. Look at that, centering's on. I mean, it's nice and buttery smooth. No blade play. Quality knife for the money. 28 bucks. Hard to beat it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.